Hey everyone, Darren here from Texas Small Town Rides. Jimmy and I are still out here doing it for you. Coming at you from 922 westbound. As before in the previous video, we're enjoying this ride. It is one of Jimmy's favorites. He suggested it to me and I said, oh come on Jim. And he said, nah man, trust me. And I'm like, Jim? He's like, nah dude, trust me. And I'm like, okay. And guess what? He did not let me down. When it comes to rides, if Jimmy tells you it's a good one, take it to the bank. Because Jimmy will meet you there and take your money. Just kidding, he won't take your money. If you give it to him, he will, but he's not gonna snatch it from you. It's just not who he is. Anyway, all that aside, Jimmy's my boy, as we know. He's our boy Jimmy. 922. What can I say that I didn't say in the last video? Well, honestly, since I haven't watched the last video in a while, I don't know what I said, so I'm just going to tell you what I think. Absolutely beautiful road, extremely well maintained. The state does a very good job of maintaining fallen signs and indications of what's coming up on the road ahead of you, so you're not going to get shocked typically by a surprise left or right hand sweep or snake, or did I say snake? I meant S-curve. So feel good about that. We did. We enjoyed the road. It has very few potholes, very few sinkholes. I didn't notice any on this particular ride, but that doesn't mean that they won't be there if you ride the road. What else? Well, I found that the overall difficulty of the road was probably amateur plus versus intermediate minus. You and your posse, or your crew, or your club, or your riding group will enjoy this road. It's not going to be too difficult for new riders. The scenery and the long sweeps and occasional S-curves should keep most of the intermediate riders engaged. This road is a nice casual ride to get you to St. Joe, where you can find a nice bite to eat. My wife commented recently that this is just very beautiful, and I have to agree with her because I love her and she's my wife. So there's that. What I noticed also about the road is this particular portion of the road from the last video has a bit more farm traffic, a few more unfinished roads that enter or exit on the right or left, so take that into consideration. If you're barreling around a corner, you run a risk of either a tractor or some type of farm equipment entering or exiting the road, so make sure that you can see clearly. Take that into account. Also, the debris that said vehicles will bring with them, which could provide unwanted slipperiness, slickness, gravel, whatever on the road surface to give you an unwanted surprise. So again, that is something that you should be very much aware of. As you can see, we're passing something pluming dirt and dust as we speak. That could cause the road surface to become slick and dangerous. So pay attention here in this area for said traffic. And I'm going to give you a couple of minutes without my incredibly witty and wonderful dulcet tones, my, let me lean in here to the mic, my radio voice. Coming at you live from Texas, this is Darren giving you a break from my very, very, very amazing radio voice. See, as you can see, as you can see. As you can see in this S-curve here, the ever-changing camera angles, one of my favorite things to do, but more importantly, the entryways and exitways of unfinished roads that will provide you, unfortunately, some pucker moments if you're not careful and don't pay attention to what the road surface and the conditions are going to tell you. So, once again, pay attention, be safe. I'm going to go back to being quiet until I don't want to be again. That might be maybe sometime around the 8-minute mark. Who knows? Maybe sooner, maybe later. I haven't figured it out yet. Stream of consciousness is so difficult for me. Hey, look at that, 747-ish. But that is the beginning of 677, which we just took a ride on coming out of Forestburg. Here's Jimmy. He's given me the hand motion that you guys won't recognize as the universal motorcycle man's indication of, is your camera rolling? You see that? That's what that was. He was trying to indicate to me that my battery may or may not be running dead on one of my cameras at the moment, and he was not correct this time. I had plenty of time on my camera. But, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, 677. This is the road we're on. This road is beautiful, but it has its built-in problems that you need to be aware of. First of all, let's look at the most obvious thing, the Texas tar snakes. Here in Texas, and in many parts of the country, if it gets too hot or too cold, the asphalt can crack. And here in Texas, they repair them with these machines that just spit out goopy tar, which go into the crack, fill it up, seal it up, and off we go. The problem is in high temperatures, those become like glass. So be careful when cornering on this road. I do not recommend this road as a place to practice your high-speed cornering, because it also has the same difficulties as the road behind us, that of farm and equipment and other things entering and exiting the road from unfinished driveways and roads. So those will be a problem. Along with the Texas tar snakes, you will have possibly rocks, sand, debris, hay, cow manure, dirt, pig poop, whatever. All of those things may or may not find their way onto the road, which will then provide you with wonderful pucker moments. And if that's your whole reason for riding, don't ride with me, because I don't want to be there if you pucker and don't have the ability to unclench because you went into the ditch. The sides of the road are not great for pulling over either. It's typically just into grass or gravel, so be aware of that. We're coming up here on St. Joe shortly. We will have a video of St. Joe, of the square, which is very cool, some of the historical places there, but this was the purpose of the video, is to get you safely to St. Joe, which I hope we have done. Please like and subscribe. Give us feedback. If you don't subscribe because you don't like us, tell us why you don't like us. It could be because I'm an idiot, but for any other reason, that's okay. Jimmy will tell you, if he were here, to keep your rubber down and your chrome up. I will say thank you for watching, wherever you are in the world. This is Darren from Texas Small Town Rides. Like and subscribe. Give us feedback. If you want to ride with us, let us know. If you're in the area, use the links down below, our Facebook page, Texas Small Town Rides, or give us an email. We'd love to ride with you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share with you. We really appreciate it. Stay with us. Come with us in the future. Enjoy what we have to offer. Thanks again.
Peace.